Today's video is going to be a little crazy, because this time we're trading without a stop loss. Yeah, no stop loss, no safety net, just fixed take profit and pure market luck. Here's how it's going to work. I'll be using the Bollinger Band reversal strategy on the GBPUSD M5 chart. Every single trade will have a fixed 20 pip take profit, but no stop loss at all. If the market goes against me, I'll just wait. Whether it takes 5 minutes, 5 hours, or even an entire session. The goal is simple. I want to see if it's actually possible to survive and make profit without using stop loss. We'll be taking a few trades using the exact same setup, and I'll show you everything, including how long each trade floats before hitting take profit or blowing up. So if you enjoy these kinds of trading experiments, drop a like down below, and let's see if no stop loss trading can actually work, or if it's just financial suicide. Alright, let's set things up. Here's the chart. GBPUSD M5 timeframe. We've got the Bollinger Bands loaded up, default settings, 20 period and 2 deviation. And for extra confirmation, I'm also using RSI with level 70 and 30, just to help filter out weak signals. Alright, first setup just showed up. We've got price closing above the upper Bollinger Band, RSI is way overbought, and we just got a clean bearish engulfing candle. That's our cue. I'm going in short at 1.34072 with a 20 pip take profit down at 1.33872. Lot size for this one, just 0.05 since we're starting small. And yeah, remember, no stop loss. If this thing decides to keep pushing up, we're just sitting there watching it happen. But surprisingly, this one didn't even make me sweat. Within about 50 minutes, price just dropped straight into my take profit. No drawdown, no stress. Honestly, that's wild. First trade of a no stop loss challenge, and it hit target clean. Makes me way too confident for what's coming next, which is probably a bad sign. Balance now sits at $110, up from 100. Let's see how long this luck can last. Okay, next signal just came in. This time, price closed below the lower Bollinger Band, RSI is in oversold, and we've got a solid bullish rejection candle forming. So according to the plan, I'm going long at 1.33752. Take profit 20 pips higher at 1.33952 and still using the same 0.05 lot. We're still playing with fire. It's been more than 5 hours now, and honestly, nothing much happening. Price has just been crawling sideways and dipping a bit. Currently floating minus $7, but still nowhere near panic mode. Finally, after 6 hours, 15 minutes, it's waking up. We're up about $7 in profit. Price is pushing toward the target. If this keeps up, we might actually clear take profit before London close. And, of course, after 7 hours later, it pulls back. Just when it was this close to take profit, price drops again, now floating minus $20. This is where trading without a stop loss starts to feel like a bad idea. After what felt like an entire shift at work, finally, price taps the take profit. Balance now sits at $120. Man, 8 hours, 30 minutes for a 20 pip take profit. That's pure mental torture. No stop loss trading definitely builds patience. Or trauma. Anyway, that's 2 wins in a row. Let's keep going and see how long before this no SL madness catches up. Alright, next setup just printed. Price just closed below the lower Bollinger Band, RSI is oversold, and we've got a clean bullish engulfing candle forming right after the rejection. So we're going long at 1.34278, with take profit 20 pips higher at 1.34478, still 0.05 lot, and yes, still no stop loss. And this one's moving beautifully. Unlike the previous trade that made me wait half a day this time, price just shoots straight up. After about 1 hour and 10 minutes, take profit gets hit, clean and easy. No floating, no stress. Balance jumps to $130. Finally, a trade that doesn't test my sanity. If every trade moved like this, I'd say the strategy actually makes sense. But we all know the market won't be that kind forever. Let's see how long the luck lasts. Alright, and just like that, another setup pops up. Price closes below the lower Bollinger Band. RSI deep in oversold territory, and this time we've got a solid bullish engulfing candle confirming the bounce. So I'm jumping in buy at 1.34699, targeting 20 pips up at 1.34899, same 0.05 lot, and of course, still no stop loss, because that's the whole point of this madness. And bro, this one took off instantly. No hesitation, no floating, nothing. Within just 30 minutes, price blasted straight to take profit. Clean hit, man, I don't know what's going on. But right now, this experiment thing feels unstoppable. That's 4 straight wins. Balance now sitting at $140, and I'm starting to get a little too confident, which, in trading, is usually a bad sign. But hey, we ride the wave while it lasts. Let's see if the next one keeps the streak alive, or if this is where it all starts to break. Alright, next setup. Finally, a sell signal after a streak of buys. Price just closed above the upper Bollinger Band. RSI sitting way above 70, and we've got a clean bearish engulfing candle confirming the shift. So yeah, I'm going in sell at 1.35558, targeting 1.35358 for that fixed 20 pip take profit. Still running the same 0.05 lot, and once again, no stop loss. It's been more than 6 hours, and price is way off course. Floating around minus 26 pips, definitely not the direction we want. At this point, I'm just hoping the market remembers gravity exists. Still holding strong, or maybe just stubborn. Price is now minus 33 pips floating. No take profit in sight yet, and I'm starting to feel like I'm holding this trade longer than a relationship. Alright, we're finally seeing signs of life. Price is just starting to turn around, now about $4 in profit. Not much, but after floating negative for half a day, this feels like a miracle. After nearly 15 hours of waiting, we finally hit take profit. Man, what a grind. That one tested every bit of patience I had, but somehow it made it 5 trades in, 5 wins, and the balance now sits at $150 from a $100 start. Honestly though, I'm done. I'm stopping right here. This thing might have worked today, but it's mentally exhausting. You can't call this scalping anymore. It's straight up waiting simulator. Every trade feels like a mini heart attack, and if there was any major news spike, I'd probably be margin called instantly. So yeah, this strategy technically worked, but let's be real. Trading without a stop loss is just asking for pain. I got lucky this time, but you won't always. To wrap it up, 5 trades, 5 wins, plus 50% growth, but 0 peace of mind. And as always, if you enjoyed this kind of high-risk experiment, drop a like, leave a comment with what you want me to test next, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So, as always, trade smart, stay safe.